The second freedom is the freedom from discomfort by providing an appropriate environment, including shelter and a comfortable resting area. Getting an animal out of the elements, or at least offering them the option, is important. Now, the type of animal and breed considerations can really affect this, and they're pretty important. I know folks who had animal control officers called on their floofy northern breed Malamute because it was outside in a snowstorm and everybody was freaking out. I promise you that dog was making a choice, and it was to be out in that blizzard. But with age and illness, things can certainly change, and we lose our ability to thermoregulate or control our body's temperature and stabilize. So, a dog that once upon a time used to love being outside all day in snowstorms may now be at risk of hypothermia if they're sick or older. And the opposite is true. Animals can overheat easier than they used to as they get older or sicker. And sometimes we need to give them a blanket, like my sweet donkey Bug, who just so happens to never grow a thick woolly winter coat. So Mom had to buy him a rain jacket as well as a winter coat. And his name is Bug, and he is a total diva. Providing clean, dry, comfortable bedding to rest and sleep is also very important. Similar to that example that I gave about keeping your pet's water and food dishes clean enough that you would be enticed to drink out of them in an extreme circumstance, you should be able to curl up and sleep comfortably where your animals do. I had an equine or horse client who she had enough money and 3 horses, but she refused to offer any bedding to her animals, even in the winter, claiming it was too expensive. They had stalls, a roof over their heads, but their floor was just black rubber mats on dirt or concrete. There was nothing else on them. And the floors were so cold that when the horses would go to the bathroom, the urine and the feces were freezing to those mats. It was completely inadequate and not okay. The type of bedding matters too. Feral cat housing is a really great example of this. The recommendation is to bed them down with clean, dry straw to insulate the housing. It seems kind of counterintuitive, but towels and blankets, they will actually draw in moisture and humidity from the air, and then they can freeze, along with the kitties that are trying to sleep in them. So as animals get older, incontinence and accidents can happen as well. So it's super important to make sure that you're washing, replacing, waterproofing, and increasing the amount of bedding for your animals. Bed sores, bacteria, mold, parasites that can be transmitted via bedding, these are all very important considerations. Protect these animals from the elements, keep them comfortable, keep it clean, so that you could live there if needed. And that is how you know it's adequate.